Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Witchy Life Story where we just finished enchanting items. We're going to go to bed. For all of our friends in the village and handing those out. We've asked Jonas out on a date to the festival. And today is the big day. Today's the day, Ramsey. Time to see if all our hard work paid off. I was going to change my outfit, but I really like what we're wearing. I suppose this means it's our last day in Flora, too. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. On to bigger and better things. I do look forward to a peaceful life. Getting back to my experiments will be good. Let's go to bigger and better things, but I really hope we decide to stay here. And also, just a heads up, Tom is on his way home, so I may have to pause this because there might be noisy dog situation. Where our heater's not working and it's so old, all the parts are like obsolete for it. So we have somebody coming in just about a half hour to give us an estimate on replacing it. And maybe if it's not too much more expensive, getting air conditioning. Y'all, I'm excited, but also not happy about the price. Anyway, sorry, that's enough about me. It is strange. I didn't think my time here would affect me so much. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. But we shouldn't be thinking about such sad things on a day like today. Because I have a date with Jonas. My first date ever. And my last one, at least for a while, once we go back to Grand's solitary cottage. Why do you want to go back? No thinking about that today, Ramsey. I mean, why can't she live here and experiment here? For today, we have fun. And then perform a ritual, and then see if the Harvest Festival is a complete failure or not. Oh no, what have I gotten myself into? That's right, keep it together. Flora and my friends are depending on me. I guess all that's left is to head to the festival grounds at the town square. Okay. Everybody's there. You head to the town square and see Jonas walking with Caesar along your way. He's also carrying a large bag of something. Jonas, Caesar! Oh, hey Moxie. What's in that bag? Just something I need to drop off before our date. You're not going to tell me what's inside, are you? You'll see it later, okay? Let's just get to the festival. Come on, Caesar. Jonas takes your hand as the three of you head to the town square. So sweet. You get to the festival grounds. It looks like things are already going. Oh, it looks so pretty. Just let me drop off my bag. And Caesar, Moxie and I are going on a date, so no pups this time. You can always bring a pup on a date with me. But I'll come to get you later, all right, boy? Aww. A few moments later, Jonas returns. Alrighty, where to first? Let me think. Let's play some games first. To the games then. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. You and Jonas make your way to all the games. Wow, Mel outdid herself this year. There's so many games here. You and Jonas look over at a plate shooting game. Let's play this one first. Let's play this one first. They're so cute. You and Jonas take off running towards the shooting game. You both pick up guns. It's on. Both of you fire away. A few seconds and a barrage of bullets later, none of the plates are broken. I love that he still has the pencil behind his ear. Okay, you both suck. It's okay, it's just a silly game. Yeah, totally silly. Surely there's something we can win here. You both look around and that's when you see it. The strongman game. Jonas, let's put those muscles to use. My muscles? You point to the strongman game. Yes, my muscles. I knew they'd be helpful for something. You both run to the strongman game. Jonas picks up the... Oh, I clicked. I guess probably hammer and hits it. Ding, ding, ding. Take that, festival games. Woohoo! Jonas wins a giant stuffed bear. Here, you can have it so you can remember our date today. You take the bear and give it a big hug. All right, so what's next? Let's get ice cream. Yeah, the ice cream here is the best. You and Jonas hold hands as you walk to the ice cream stand. Holy crud, look how big that bowl of ice cream is. What to get? So many flavors, how do I even choose? Let's see, I think I'll get... Jonas places his order. It's the biggest bowl of ice cream you've ever seen. Think you got enough? I figured we could share it. Oh, let me grab some spoons. You get some spoons and napkins, then find a bench to sit on. You start to eat the ice cream together, but after a while, the bowl still looks mostly full. I think this will take ages to eat, even with the two of us. Yeah, maybe I got a little too excited about sharing ice cream with you. I just wanted to make sure there was enough. You smile at Jonas and take a deep breath. Then let's do it. Do what? Eat all of it. Jonas's face lights up. And let's see who can eat the most the fastest. It's on. Oh, you're gonna have an upset tummy. You and Jonas devour the ice cream like two ravenous wolves. In a matter of seconds, it's all gone, but... My brain! What a terrible idea! How do we make this stop? Put your thumb on the roof of your mouth? You and Jonas put your thumbs on the roof of your mouths and look at each other. That's so cute. This is so silly, but I think it's working. Yeah, it totally is. Oof, eating all that ice cream was a terrible idea. I know, weren't you gonna save up for Madeline's? No more eating contests, but what should we do next? Let's see. Let's get a boat on the lake. Yes, boats. I love boats. Let's get one then. You and Jonas head to the lake and rent a boat. Here, let me paddle. We're going to the center of the lake. Jonas takes the oars and begins to paddle. You expect to get farther and farther from the dock, but Jonas, I think we're going in circles. Mel always rowed the boat, so you have no idea what you're doing. Not really. Let's try doing it together then. You sit next to Jonas, taking one of the oars. Ready? Let's row. You and Jonas row in sync and manage to get to the center of the lake. You can view the whole festival from here. You take Jonas's hand and put your head on his shoulder. So sweet. It's so peaceful out here. I wish we could stay here forever. I wish we could stay here too. I guess after the festival you have to... Jonas's voice trails off. You know what he's thinking. Let's not think about post-festival stuff right now. Yeah, you're right. But you know you're both thinking about post-festival stuff now. You sit in silence for a moment, just holding each other. Our time is probably up soon. We should get rowing back. And figure out what we want to do next. You're right. Oh, dang, I've got to get Caesar and head to the small stage. I'll walk you over. We got the go on a date with Jonas achievement. You walk over to Jonas's trailer. Do I finally get to see what's in the bag? Is it a surprise for me? Maybe, but first, I just want to say I had a perfect time today and I wish you would stay. I wish I could stay too, but you have to finish your training. And I know you will. You're a good witch, but maybe after? I don't know what happens after, or if Flora needs a witch after today. What if I need a witch after today? You give Jonas a small smile. I know. Ugh, I hate sad stuff. Then let's just enjoy the rest of the day. You lean in and kiss Jonas. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too. Be at the small stage in 5 minutes if you want to see your surprise. Okay. Jonas heads off and you walk to the small stage. There are lots of children gathered around. An announcer comes out on the stage and says the next act is about to start. The audience grows quiet. A clown steps out. Ooh, no. Is that Jonas? Oh my lord, y'all, we're dating a clown. My worst nightmares have just come true. That's sweet though. Look at Caesar. You see a clown followed by a dog. Is that Caesar? You have a feeling Mel roped him into this. Jonas and Caesar begin their act. Wow, Caesar knows a lot of tricks. Wait, wasn't he supposed to be building everything for the festival? Maybe he is a slacker. You hear a group of adults cheering. You realize it's members of Jonas's crew. You overhear them say, I taught Caesar that one. And then another says, no, I did. Then another one says, well, I taught him that. Does that mean the entire crew taught Caesar tricks? You genuinely are amazed that anything got built, but you're proud of Jonas all the same. You're gonna miss this goof. The act ends and the audience applauds. I guess it's time to check in on everyone else. You get back to the center of the festival. Oh, hey Ramsey, you got here just in time. I was just about to walk around the festival. It does look amazing, doesn't it? All right, sorry, I had to pause again, although you guys don't know that until I actually say I did it. Tom just got home, so there might be a little background noise, but so far so good. It does look amazing, doesn't it? But of course it does. We all worked super hard for today. That plus our natural skills ensured the Floralia Festival would be perfect. Oh, look at Ramsey. That's right, Ramsey. Either way, now's the time to celebrate. I don't want to get in anyone's way, but let's go take a walk and see how everyone is doing. You see Mel, clipboard in hand, coordinating whatever needs coordinating at that time. She looks busy but happy, not tired and overwhelmed like before. People are coming up to her and asking questions, but everything is under control. Oh, next you see Gene at his tea and Madeline stand. You think about getting in line, but it's so long. It'll be time for the harvest ritual by the time you get to the front. Plus, you had all of that ice cream. Whether there's a critic in that line or not, there's no way Gene can say this was a failure. Every once in a while, you think you see a smile on his face, too. Oh, look at Ruth. You go to the pie contest where you see Ruth giving out a blue ribbon. The pies all look so good. You wonder how Ruth could pick a favorite. Wait, does this mayor get to try all these pies and more every year? Maybe being mayor is awesome. Now you question Ruth's decision to leave and travel. But maybe even tasting amazing pie after 40 years gets a little old. Oh, it's the mural. You make your way over to Nisha's community mural. People are having a good time making their mini masterpieces, or in some cases, just throwing paint. Every once in a while you see Nisha talking to something on her shoulder. It must be a fibbly nibbly. For the first time ever, Nisha looks like she's truly enjoying herself. Perhaps patching things up with the fibbly nibblies was just the trick. You wonder what's going on at the stage. A group of folk musicians is currently playing, but you don't see Devin. You walk around back and see another group of musicians crowding around them. Devin has some sheet music in their hand and they're going over it with the musicians. You see a schedule of performers stapled to the back of the stage. This list is so long and so varied. Did Mel and Devin coordinate all of this? Devin doesn't even look like they want to run away from the group of musicians around them. Every once in a while you see Devin reach up and touch the locket you gave them. Oh, so sweet. Devin must be working some good magic with it. It looks like this festival is already a success. I'm not even sure the village needs my blessing. I just love how pretty this game is. I feel like I'm just playing a storybook. You hear the clock strike. Yep, that's our signal. Time for the harvest ritual. The last thing I have to do here in Flora. You head to the main square of the festival just as the villagers finish the altar. Princey, it's all right. Ugh. He just heard Tom opening the basement door. You can sense feelings of hope and joy radiating from the local craftspeople and farmers. Do you think this is enough for the ritual? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ramsey does. Agreed. I think this is more than enough. This is incredible. I've never seen such an abundant harvest altar. Whoa, what kind of jam is that? Right, we feast after the ritual. That's one way Moxie and I are alike. Always ready to eat. Everyone felt inspired this year. Perhaps you had something to do with it. See, I'm not lazy. Princey, you need to lie down, love. He knows there's like somebody under our house right now. I'm just joking, sort of. But I'm not taking credit for all of this. Everything here took longer than 2 weeks to prepare. Just look at these crops, jams, baked goods, crafts, and then together we figured out how to bring everyone and everything together again. Shall we get started then? You take a deep breath. You guess this is it. Let's do this. You take a few steps back and put your hands out. Now everyone, I want you to make a circle and hold hands. It's time to begin our harvest ritual. I wish our Gran were here. All the villagers gather around and take each other's hands. Oh, harvest goddess of Flora, we come together today to give thanks for your majesty, for without you to nourish our soils and community, we have none of the offerings before you now. Please share our bounty with us on this day and continue to bless us with abundance. I feel like we're talking about please share our bounty and let's go with peace and happiness. We've all worked hard to grow these grains and fruits to unite our community through art, music, and good food, all to honor you. Villagers of Flora, join and chant. Blessed be. Now, to close this rite, let us feast in the presence of our goddess. And so the feast begins. You can sense the energy in Flora has changed since you arrived. People are talking, laughing, and simply having a good time. Maybe in the end, coming to Flora wasn't so bad. You're sad to leave, but you're glad to go with a sense of accomplishment. But still, you wish you didn't have to go. Maybe we don't have to. Is it Gran? Who's that? Oh, it's Ruth. You see Ruth standing on a chair with a glass in hand. I want to say a few words. First, I've never been so proud as I am right now to be the mayor of Flora. We've all accomplished so much today. May the harvest goddess be pleased with all your hard work. But secondly, Moxie, I know you've already said you don't want to take credit, but I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been an interesting 2 weeks, but none of this would have been possible without you. That is why, as one of my final acts as mayor, I ask you to please return to Flora as our village witch once you've completed your training. Wow, you really weren't. I wasn't expecting this. You look over at Jonas, you're both thinking the same thing. After you finish your training, you can come back to Flora. This isn't goodbye forever. I think I'd like that. I was just thinking about how many places would be suitable for napping here. Everyone begins to cheer. Oh, look at it. Jonas runs over and gives you a big hug and a kiss. I can't wait for you to come back. Neither can I. And so the festival continued until the early hours of the morning. We got Harvest Festival Success Achievement through Steam. All the food was eaten, and people danced until they could dance no more. It was almost time to catch your train home when you got home. You're glad you didn't have time for any sorrowful goodbyes. They were unnecessary anyway. You know you'd be back someday. Aww. You went through a lot during your time in Flora. You were desperate to prove yourself as a witch at first. But then you made friends and joined a community, and you realized there was nothing to prove. And everyone else in the village realized the strength of a community and themselves too. Nisha will now find strength and creativity in her relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies instead of keeping them and her true self at a distance. Devin might not want to be a rock star, but that doesn't make them any less of a musician. Perhaps Devin not forcing themselves to be something they're not will also make it easier for them to make new friends. Jonas will always be a little goofy, but with Caesar by his side and the trust of his crew, you know he's finally found his place. Unlike her brother, Mel will probably always be a little uptight, but with her witch training and the festival's success, you believe Mel has finally figured out how to find balance in her life. Jean better have a bunch of new tasty delights for you when you come back. Everyone's enthusiasm for his Madeline showed him that even if he has an off day, we all know he's talented. We can't be perfect all the time. And lastly, Ruth, our fearless leader. Okay, maybe not fearless, but she navigated Flora through a lot during her time as mayor. Now she's ready for the next step in her life. You'll be the first to buy Ruth's memoir about her travels. Well, Nisha will probably be first, but you'll definitely be second. And now it's time to get back home and finish your training? You can't wait to show your Gran everything you learned while in Flora. You know she'll be proud of you. Sure, you might still butt heads sometimes, but you know she cares about you. If she didn't, she never would have sent you to Flora. You now feel more ready than ever to become the witch you've always dreamed of becoming. Aww. Thank you for playing Witchy Life Story, you guys. I'm sorry this episode was so short, but I wanted the festival to be its own standalone episode. Ali asked, lead developer. Okay, it's rolling credits now. I really enjoyed this. And again, much thanks to our friends Ozzy Nuts, who is the one who sent me the key to this game. The developer had sent it to him and he just didn't have time for it, so he sent it my way. So thank you again so much, my friend. I've really enjoyed this story. I'm thinking now we could have a sequel where we follow Moxie back home where she finishes her training with her gran, and then another one where we come back here. So anyway, thank you so much, Sundew Studios. Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you very soon. Take care, everyone. Thanks again so much.